Now, let's discuss more about South Korea's very first homegrown reconnaissance satellite. How effective will it be as a space guard against North Korean threats and provocations? Let's turn to Professor Kim Young-jun this morning. Welcome back.
Hello.
Professor Kim,
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for joining us. First homegrown spy satellite from South Korea that was launched from U.S. Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. Now, it successfully entered the orbit and communicated with a ground station a little after an hour. Now, what will it be its mission from now on?
Yes, it was a very successful launching and one of the historical achievements in modern Korean history because the Republic of Korea didn't have such a capability and largely has depended on the U.S. satellite capabilities. From now, after some testing, checking its capability, the satellite will operate its mission to increase detect and informational capability in keeping peace and stability of the Korean Peninsula. This will help a three-axis defense system with a kill chain in detecting any provocation of a North Korean nuclear missile. This 4 to 5 project started in 2015 and finally started a successful first satellite and will continue with the 4 more satellite launching.
It is definitely a big step for South Korea in its global space race. Now, South Korea's defense ministry is confident that the spy satellite is one of the top 5 satellites in the world and that its capabilities are 10 times greater than the one that North Korea launched last month. Professor Kim, is that so? How does that work?
Yes, satellites of South Korea are much stronger and better than ones of North Korea. It's just not just better than North Korea, but it's just one of the top 5 level in the worldwide in terms of capability. It can detect a better quality of image like the 30 centimeter, while North Korean satellite is about only 3 meter, much less quality of image. So this is one of the best satellites in terms of capability, and this is possible because of the effort and advanced technology of the rock industry.
Right, and South Korea plans to launch 4 more synthetic aperture radar satellites by 2025. That's within less than a year. Now, more than a year. And those reconnaissance satellites will serve as a so-called eye for South Korea's kill chain preemptive strike system. Right now, will they be able to detect and completely defend the country from North Korean missile attacks and even nuclear provocations? What do you think?
Yes, this is a much better capability in defending ourselves against North Korea nuclear missile threat. Yes, the ROC plan to launch 4 more satellites by mid-2020. If the ROC has a total 5 satellites by then, they can watch and detect every 2 hours of North Korea. The ROC Army plans to launch 30 small satellites as well, and then they can watch North Korea in every 30 minutes. This is a key capability for 3-axis defense system against North Korean nuclear missile possible provocation and threat, including kill chain, KAMD, and KMPR.
Definitely. And the North state media reported over the weekend on Sunday that the office in charge of operating the regime's military spy satellite has started its so-called mission. Now, the North is really investing a lot in its space race, right?
Yeah, so a lot. Over the years, North Korea has invested in space race to have a satellite, and recently Russia finally support enhancing North Korean satellite capability. Having state satellite capability not only for enhancing detecting informational capability to North Korea, but also for developing re-entry technology of North Korea ICBM missile against the U.S. continent. That is why North Korea had to try to have a satellite technology even with the Russian support. And this will be very dangerous situation if North Korea has a better quality of the satellite capability than the Iraq and U.S.
Sure, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said himself that the North will launch another reconnaissance satellite next year. Now, the question is, how much technological development the North will be able to achieve in that time period? What's your take on this?
Yes, it depends on largely how much Russia supports North Korea because North Korea has their own technology. But recently, Russia and North Korea President Summit and Russia support to North Korea regarding satellite capability, very dangerous movement, very speed up. So because of Russia's support, North Korea first satellite was successful, and although its capability is not proven yet because of no evidence and no data, but anyway, Russia helped a lot to North Korea. Nonetheless, this space race is a very dangerous situation. In particular, North Korea satellite with the nuclear and missile are not great for the defense of Iraq and Japan and the U.S. So, satellite of the Iraq without nuclear are mainly a defense purpose, but the North Korean satellite with the nuclear are a very dangerous scenario for this region, not just Korean Peninsula. So, the Iraq and the U.S. Japan have to stop Russia's support to North Korea regarding satellite by diplomatic effort. At the same time, we have to prepare for any kinds of North Korea dangerous provocation by military means.
Definitely. All right. Thanks so much for your insight as always, Professor Kim. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.